What up guys, Ashley Elizabeth here with AHM Artistry, and today I'm going to do a little versus series, but not a versus product, versus technique. We're going to find out, hey, is it better to apply your false lashes before your mascara or after? Now, full disclaimer, not one way is right and not one way is wrong. Everybody's different, everybody's eye shape's different, everybody's eyelashes and length is different. So whatever works for you, works for you. But you know what? I gotta try and see if there's a different technique that maybe works better for me or better for my clients. I have always for the last, 10 or 15 years, I've curled my natural lashes, applied my false lashes, and then applied my mascara to blend. Now, a lot of people, probably 50% of the false lash wearing community, apply their lashes on top of mascaraed lashes. Mascaraed lashes, is that a word? I don't know if it's a word, but it's gonna be today. So they apply their mascara all over their natural lashes and then pop their lashes right on top, and then sometimes even coat it again. So it might be based on lash length and all of that, but you know what? Today we're gonna put them to the test, because even though we know and love things and have our own way of doing things, like I said, nobody is right or wrong as long as it works. But guess what? Let's find out if something else works. Let's think outside of the box. Let's do things a little bit differently here, and let's try it out. So today I'm going to be doing my normal routine on this side of my eyes so you can see all that, and then I'm going to be doing the technique I don't normally do, which is applying mascara and then the lashes on top on this side. So I'll show you really quickly this. No matter what, either way, I'm going to curl my lashes first and then move on. If you want to know the best way to curl your lashes, I will pop up on the screen right here the best way to apply mascara like a boss, and I go over my curling technique in there as well. I will also be using my favorite pair of Ardell's, which are the Demi Wispy, so I'm not changing it up, and then the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara will be my mascara of choice, and then just using my regular Duo lash adhesive in black. And let's go ahead and do this side. And I've already cut them to fit my eye shape. I always need to cut them, so that depends on the length of your eyelid, and I always wiggle them out. Now, of course, this technique does not count for magnetic lashes. If you saw my magnetic lash video, then you know that you have to have mascara on and heavy liner before. I'll pop that up right here if you haven't seen it. There's no change in that routine, sorry. There ain't no way. The mascara would just pull it right off. All right, so that is the technique I usually use, and then once it dries, I will go in with my mascara. So while that's drying, let's go ahead and do the mascara technique on the other side. So I'm gonna drench my lashes in mascara, as I guess I would if I wasn't gonna wear false lashes. Yeah, so as you can see, I don't necessarily need false lashes, but I like them. It makes me feel more glamorous. So let's go ahead and mascara up these. Basically, I just do this to blend my natural lashes in. Okay, now let's go in with this lash. This feels so odd putting it over mascara. So let's see, you know, my best friend does it this way, so, you know, we gotta try it. We definitely get stuck in a box where, like, we do one thing one way, but yet there's actually like 10 different ways to do one thing, and everybody has their own preferences. So sometimes it's a good idea to, you know, think outside of your normal comfort zone and try something different, right? So that's what we're doing right here, right now, but it's gonna be weird. This feels weird. It does. I have to like go around my lashes, which is really difficult. That's my normal side. That is the side with the mascara applied first. Some people go ahead and put even more mascara on that side, so let's do that a little bit. I guess to apply mascara onto the falsies so it is more blended. I mean, that really gives a more dramatic look too. Definitely. Looks like two different set of lashes, really. Okay, you guys, those are the two different sides. I took a really good look, and it's very interesting. On the side that I normally do, it was an easier application because I didn't have to go around my big, massive mascaraed lashes like I did on the other side. It was a little bit more difficult to get around the lashes that were already mascara. However, I do like the result a little bit better of the pre-mascara side, and that's just because I like big, bold lashes, and it lets my natural lashes kind of take control a little bit of the false lashes, so it's not only false lashes. Now, my conclusion is if you have shorter, more sparse lashes, it might be better to pre-mascara. Might. Of course, whatever works for you is best, but try that technique if you're having trouble blending the mascara and the lashes together, or your natural lashes and the mascara. For me, I guess on days that I want something more subtle, I will stay with my original technique, and next time I want a more dramatic lash, I will try this mascara technique. So shout out to my best friend Liz for opening up my eyes to that, and of course I've seen lots of other people do this technique as well, but I had to give it a try. Different results, maybe they're subtle, but I noticed the difference. So leave down in the comments below how you like to apply your lashes. Do you do the mascara before, or do you do it after? It's very interesting, and maybe it's controversial in the makeup world. If you haven't yet, please go down and hit that little subscribe button. If you are new here, thank you so much. I post 2 to 3 times a week, and I also do series videos as well, and I'd love to have you a part of my community. You guys have a great, lovely day.